ahead, sir. Can I start with your name and title, please?
Sure. My name is David Ortiz, David Ortiz. I am a public information officer for Los Angeles City Fire Department.
Are public information officers' positions ever needed? 24/7, 7 days a week? Like the other firefighters that sleep at the firehouse?
Fuck no.
Okay. And where are we this morning, sir?
At 1:46 in the morning, the Los Angeles City Fire Department responded to the 10 freeway at 14th Street.
So you firefighters got there at 1:46 a.m. What time was the 911 called in? This independent journalist who drives around LA listening to police scanners, waiting to hear anything interesting to be worth driving to and go photograph. They arrived there with all the LA traffic and no ability to run red lights, were able to find parking and start documenting. At 12:22 a.m.?
What was the time the firefighters responded at?
At 1:46 in the morning.
So the journalist got there at 12:22 a.m. and then first responders, firefighters, didn't get there till 1:46 a.m.? That's 84 minutes longer than the journalist that had to deal with LA traffic and the downtown LA parking, and they got there in an hour and a half before the first responders to respond.
The firefighters had to deal with the same traffic and the parking too.
No, bitch. Firefighters can park anywhere and run all the red lights.
The firehouse was probably far away. They're firefighters and they're American heroes.
No, bitch. This is the fire, and this is the closest fire department.
Only a distance of 0.8 miles and only a 2-minute drive, with a single left turn for directions. The fire fraudsters took over 90 minutes longer than the journalists.
We will see that the roads around this area, as well as the freeway, continue to be assessed for structural damage and safety. Caltrans has engineers on site looking at the different cement pillars that hold up the structure of the freeway, and because it's an elevated portion, it's going to remain closed until Caltrans deems it safe to travel on.
What the fuck? Caltran engineers are on site and working 24/7 too.
Doesn't take a genius or a firefighter to know that water is only effective on fire when the water is in actual contact with the fire.
This is not the usual firefighters, aka fire fraudsters overtime scam. As yes, that's a huge thing, and it has been a thing.
Even the corrupt Los Angeles Times have been reporting on the LAFD overtime pay scams.
Giving first responders overtime pay just gives them the incentive to take their sweet-ass time to do their job and to not get shit done.
This fire broke out on a Saturday, November 11th, 2023. Just before midnight, which made it Veterans Day, a federal holiday, which is a premium payday plus overtime pay. 26 LA fire departments and over 165 firefighters, using 500,000 gallons of water. Why did it take over 8 hours to put it out?
Because the fire fraudsters don't want to put it out when they are getting double time pay plus overtime pay.
Look at this evil, dumb motherfucker. Remember, water needs to contact fire for it be put out, so if the fire is underneath the freeway, how is this doing anything?
This is just a single moment and doesn't portray they were doing this the entire time. They are our heroes.
No, bitch.
Sadly, in 2023, heroes are near extinction, and it's open season on any acts of heroism all year long.
Not sure if you know how downtown Los Angeles traffic works, but do you see all those cars, bumper to bumper? Somehow they all needed to bust a bitch and drive the wrong direction out and exit. As you will see later, the freeways empty and your heroes are doing the same shit.
This is how they are putting out the fire, like they were trying out to be a member on Dude Perfect.
Alright, rolling down the runway. Next up, Plinko time. Come on, little buddy. Dropping down towards the golf ball. Come on, Papa. we go, boys. One and done. Wow, really fast through that.
You get the idea right. Aiming a jet stream of water, trying to bank it off a wall on the opposite end, hoping that water will reach the fire.
I worked hard on this video, but gave up after the files got corrupted and are magically missing from my phone.
So I'll just leave a compilation of the fire fraudsters, pretending they are putting out the fire to collect more overtime pay with zero sense of urgency. Disgusting.
For your information, I think it was one of the fire fraudsters themselves that started the fire. And they coordinated with all the fire departments to collect triple time pay, overtime plus holiday.
I had the communications recorded. That was included on the original work. But it's corrupted and it's no longer on Broadcastify either.
But during the fire, you'd hear a command questioning orders of why they are being asked to set up on the opposite side of the freeway, after they just finished unpacking their gear too. That's why you can see the firefighters being asked to stop and pack up, and how they all ended up on one side, doing trick shots furthest away from the fire.
On the floor, with one hand touching the pavement, 3 fingers holding the hose. Nothing but air ball and missing the fire completely.
Nothing but air balls is money, as it's nothing but overtime pay.
Ho ho ho!
Hey, 411, is that TC at the break on the westbound side or eastbound side, you know? There's current seems to be saying somebody's trapped.
I got kicked out by a Union at Ditch My Quarter, so I'm trying to head right now.
Copy. You know Scott's on the freeway, right? I think that's good shots of the cars going through the fire and traffic pretty much stopping gridlock. Don't want to drive through it.
Yeah, I saw his stream. I guess Mark was here filming with the drone, so... Okay.
off at your model.